Kate Mara is a star with a killer resume and a career that only looks brighter in the future. You may recognize her from her TV roles on hit shows like House of Cards, 24, American Horror Story, and A Teacher. Or maybe you've seen her in movies like Brokeback Mountain, Shooter, The Martian, and Fantastic Four. Regardless of which role you associate with her, we can assure you that there is so much more to Kate Mara than just being an actress. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Kate Mara. She is the descendant of 2 football dynasties. Mara was born into not 1, but 2 NFL franchises. Her paternal great-grandfather, Timothy Mara, was one of the founders of the New York Giants. Her maternal great-grandfather, Art Rooney, was the founder of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And her father serves as an executive for the Giants. Her familial connection to the Giants has affected her dating life. For example, on Conan in 2016, she told the story of how she broke up with an ex-boyfriend after he accidentally dented the Lombardi Trophy right after the Giants won the Super Bowl, which her family received in the mail. Her husband, actor Jamie Bell, also felt the pressure of marrying into the Mara family when they first got together. In a 2017 appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, she said, "Spent a night when we first started dating and had his friend come over and watch an entire season of the New York Giants and knows more about it than I do." She has a contract clause that allows her to attend her family's Super Bowl party every year. In 2006, she missed attending the Steelers' Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl in Detroit due to work in Los Angeles on an episode of 24. She has since included a clause in her contract allowing her to attend any Super Bowl games involving the Giants or Steelers. She said, "They couldn't let me off work, and I had to miss it, and it was like I was tortured by my family. It was horrible. I mean, there are much worse problems in the world. But when that happened, I was like, this will never happen again. I'm never missing another family Super Bowl." As a kid, she would slip her mom little notes to ask for things she wanted. In an interview with The Kelly Clarkson Show, Mara revealed she was so shy as a kid that she would slip her mom little notes to ask for things she wanted, including Barbies and an agent. She said, "I was so shy. I had a hard time sort of expressing my needs or my desires. And my mom, who was the best mom ever, used to leave me little notes on my pillow at night just saying, 'I love you,' or, 'good job today at school.' And so I thought, oh, well, that's a way that I can get what I want without speaking to you. So I used to slip things in under her door at night. I really want that Barbie or whatever, and then it became sort of more complicated. Like when I turned, I think, 9, I would write, 'I really want an agent,' and she was kind of like, 'I have no idea how to get you an agent, but that's really cute.' She signed with her first agent at age 14 and soon booked a part in the movie Random Hearts, starring Harrison Ford and Kristen Scott Thomas. She and Heath Ledger were only 4 years apart. While it's certainly naive to think that everything we see in the movies is real, some of the lies they pull off are really impressive. Like the actual age gaps between some of the actors who play parent and child. Take Heath Ledger and Kate Mara in Brokeback Mountain, for example. At the time of production, Ledger was 25 and Mara was 21. Yet their portrayal of Inez and Alma Jr. was totally believable. She and Johnny Depp never met while filming Transcendence. Mara and Johnny Depp starred in 2014's psychological thriller Transcendence, but she never interacted with him on the set. In an interview with Ellen DeGeneres, she revealed that she and Depp only met when doing press for the movie. She cut her hair off too soon when Fantastic Four wrapped. After the release of Fantastic Four in 2015, the internet was in an uproar, and it wasn't over the ill-fated flick's subpar reviews. From scene to scene, it appeared as though superhero Sue Storm's hair had changed. However, there was at least some intention behind this insanity. Mara had already cut her hair for her next movie when she was required to head back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as part of reshoots for the film. The solution, it seemed, was to throw a blonde wig on the actress in order to complete the blockbuster movie, but her wig had critics all over thinking it was anything but fantastic. She sang the national anthem at a Giants game as a kid. In addition to providing vocals on screen, Mara has had the opportunity to sing the national anthem at New York Giants games, including the 2005 game honoring her late grandfather, former owner Wellington Mara, and the 2006 nationally televised season opener against the Indianapolis Colts. In an appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show, she said, "I don't know why I ever sang the national anthem. I was young, I'm not a singer. I'll sing in the shower or sing Disney songs. But my grandpa, when he was alive, used to ask me to sing it, and so I thought, well, yeah, I should do that if he asked me. but now I don't know how I ever got the guts to do it because, again, I don't feel confident doing it. She once flirted with Craig Ferguson. The former host of The Late Late Show, Craig Ferguson, was the flirting god on late night during his 9-season run. One of his steamiest interviews occurred when Kate Mara made her second appearance on the show. In fact, it was Mara who flirted with Ferguson blatantly, and he didn't really do much to stop it. Who knew talking about gifting Mara with a snake mug could be such a sexual thing? His interview with her was, as Esquire wrote, so flirty it feels like you're interrupting something and that you forgot to knock on a door before watching the video. It is one of the most profoundly sexual, non-sexual 10 minutes you will ever sit through. It is somehow very worth your time. She was very close to starring in Lost. Mara came pretty close to booking a role on the hit show Lost, which aired from 2004 until 2010. She told Collider, basically it was the whole cast that you see on the show and me. I think I'm the only one that didn't get a part in it. She did admit to being disappointed, but she's quick to point out that she also auditioned for Brokeback Mountain around the same time. She was also in the running for the roles of Catwoman and Lois Lane, eventually losing out to Anne Hathaway and Amy Adams respectively. She is a vegan. Grew up in Bedford, New York City, Mara developed a deep love for animals but was blindsided by the food industry. The reality of animal agriculture hit her in her late teens when she witnessed firsthand some of the cruelty inherent in raising animals for food. She told Veg News, I could see how horrific it seemed as an animal to live that life just because we feel like feeding ourselves in a certain way. I was disgusted and saddened by it and thought shame on me for not knowing of that or being aware of it sooner. She adopted a vegetarian diet after that encounter, but it would be a few more years until she went vegan for a different reason entirely. She went vegan after reading Kimberly Snyder's book The Beauty Detox Solution. She said, so many people decide to go vegan when they have a crisis. When I read this book, I realized, why wait for something terrible to happen to change your lifestyle?